Is that mic on?
Yeah, we on.
Beautiful. We're on. Alright, we put some red label in Jayme's coffee to spice things up a little bit. He just got back from Melbourne on a 2-day trip?
Yui.
Oh, that's a little bit rich. But that's fine.
Yeah, I guess you could call it 2 days.
I've already got this last one.
Oh, that's right. I'll pour you one. Just
Drive
tell me to stop.
Yeah, stop.
Alright, there you go, brother.
Yeah,
2 there.
That will do.
I'm going to have a lot of this left.
Yeah, well, that's because it's all in the coffee, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's a bit more than than that.
Yeah. Alright. What are we
Bit of
doing?
red label, right?
Alrighty.
There we go.
Episode number 3 of the spill. We got Anthony Lioulios, a flyweight amateur MMA fighter,
Yes, we
who's
do.
3 weeks out.
3 weeks out, yep.
Wait, just before, for everyone who doesn't know, what weight's flyweight?
56.7.
There you go.
0.7.
So he weighs almost half of me.
Yeah. He weighs about as one,
Yeah.
about half of my body, right?
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Fuck, it's good effort.
Yeah, I'll try and get down. You know how it is.
Do you struggle with your weight
A little bit.
to get there?
Last fight, I'll cut about 8.5 kilos in a week.
Shit, yeah, but that was...
I took a fight, last fight, took it on 7 days notice and did go as planned.
We were there for that. That was a good.
Yeah.
That was a
It
good
was
experience.
brilliant. One of the best days of my life. To
That
be
was
honest.
really
we
cool.
were
Pretty
just
sick.
harrow.
Mm.
And like watching the fights one after
Up
another,
to it.
knowing your best mate's about to go out there and punch on. It was like,
Yeah, I just wanted to punch on, but he just wanted to grab. I was like, fuck this
Yeah.
guy. He just wants.
and you almost had him.
Yeah, I had him rocked, but fuck. Should have thrown something else afterwards.
And I tell people every time I talk to them about that fight, I said all you had to do was come with a left hand after
Yeah.
that right, and it
was
would have
done.
been all over.
Well, let's
'Cause
get
he-
him
I
some-
do believe I am the hardest hitting flyweight.
Well, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, he said.
Didn't he say that's why he had to?
He said
take
I
your
kicked the
legs?
hardest. I kicked him once and punched him once, and that was it. And he said it was the hardest kick and the hardest punch.
And he wanted to grapple from there.
Yeah.
Far out. But let's give him some context, the viewers. When was that? When did you? Who'd you fight?
How long you been training in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan Jakowski, I think his name. He's from Perth.
Yeah.
He was on just dominating other cunts, so I said pass him over.
Yeah.
Smack him up.
I'll give him a
I'll
shot.
give him a shot, but didn't happen. Good
But
on
that,
him.
but that was
Good on
obviously
him.
7 days notice.
Yeah, he had I think he was going on 6 months camp. I took on seven days. So got the call and I said, yeah, no worries, let's do it.
Sign me up.
Sign me
Because at
up.
that point in you've been training for years.
Yeah, 7
So-
to 5 years easy.
At that point, you were just like, I just want to fight. I just want
Yeah,
to get in there.
I
and
think
fight
personally,
someone.
my last fight I took on 7 days was a bit rushed. I feel like everyone just wanted to see me fight, so I just took it. So
Yeah.
that's
Everyone
that's
was-
the
I
reason.
reckon
Everyone
that-
was. I felt like I got pushed for that fight, even from my gym, because
Yeah.
everyone knew what I could do. But then just didn't go as planned. But I feel like this fight is for myself, prove why I'm there.
You feel like you're ready for it?
Yeah.
You,
I just
you've
want.
got
I
a
just
bit
want
of
to
a-
go in now and fucking take this little cunt's head off.
So now
And
you've
who are you
got a-
fighting? Go out of Mildura.
Yeah, Madura. He's from. He's number 1 in Australia at the moment.
Far out.
Yeah,
For what?
for jiu-jitsu. So I'm not afraid to go down and grapple with him because I brought a good coach in my camp this time. Got Luke. He's a good wrestling coach and jiu-jitsu coach. He'll be in my corner as well. And everyone's going to get a big shock when I take him down, take his back
Yeah.
and choke him out.
You feeling confident?
I feel very confident.
And you're 3 weeks out? Was
3
it
weeks out, yeah.
We've got to buy tickets. We're talking about
3
it.
weeks
tonight.
out.
Yeah, we still haven't.
Yeah,
I've got a bit of weight to lose, but other
What do
than
you
that,
weigh now?
not going to say because I reckon they will have a sus, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Heavier than
Yeah,
you
a bit
should
heavier.
Yeah.
Bit
Yeah,
heavier.
but that's alright.
Yeah.
But
You don't
get
have 7 days. You've done it in 7 days last time.
Yeah.
8 kilos in 7 days. That
Yeah.
would have sucked.
I was in the sauna for nearly 24 hours.
Prior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Within
and the
whole
day
day.
before we went and got a haircut,
Oh.
and he goes and buys a dog roll. I was like, bro, you got to fight tomorrow. He goes, I'll be right.
Yes.
And he lied to me. He goes, bro, I've got like 2 kilos to go. Then I
That'd
get a
be
message the next day. He goes, oh, I was lying yesterday. I've got 5 kilos to
Yeah,
go.
so
And I'm
you-
sitting in
I had
the
5. I was real heavy. I was bulking up then, so I didn't really expect to fight.
Yeah.
Then when I just lost all the weight and water, I just didn't really feel it was just coming out my body and didn't sit right. And I woke up, I weighed myself, and I was weighing less than I should be.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, here we go. Bunch on time.
Yeah.
But then, yeah.
But what a show.
Yeah.
So the first round, can you remember what happened?
Came out through a head kick because I knew he always ducks with his right hand, so I threw a head kick that connected. His face changed, so I was like, alright, here we go. He's going to try to close distance. He threw a 3-piece with a head kick, so I thought he'd circle out, but he shot. I didn't expect that. I didn't think he was going to shoot on me at all. I thought he was a striker. He had a lot of Muay Thai fights, so I thought, fucking, we're here to bang. But then, unfortunately, he took me down, and that was that. I wasn't prepared for it. My fitness wasn't up to it. Got caught, and that's it.
You know,
But you still went on because he ended up having mount.
Yeah, he had mount. I got up a couple times.
And I
I
was-
had him a dash choke.
I was screaming at you, like, wait, buck, because you're at the fence, and like he almost flew over your head.
In the second round, first round I was fit. He couldn't touch me, so I feel like if I had my fitness from first, second, third, it would have been a bit different.
If you could back it up a little bit.
Back it up, yeah. Definitely that. First round he didn't really punch me or nothing. He was just laying on me, and I could hear him breathing real heavy because he was using so much energy to get me in submission. But I don't think I'll get submitted ever
Yeah.
in a fight. Like
I said it to him the other
No,
day
because you're
when I was
pretty
training.
strong and slippery.
He is. He's not joking.
Strong and slippery.
No, I
I
wouldn't.
I feel a bit like right now. This camp I've done a lot of strength and conditioning, so I'm just gonna pick this
Well,
guy
put it
up.
this way: I went to training with him the other day, and I rocked up to a Friday night sparring session with him and the boys. And we just warmed up and whatever. And me and Lioulios being mates, they just pick a partner. So Lioulios picks me, and I'm double his weight, pretty much, like well and
Easily.
truly double his weight. And we're just like just doing like little drills and shit and whatever, like no worries. And then his coach goes, all right, now pick your partner up and walk around the mat 3 times.
Oh.
And everyone looked at Lioulios and said, you're fucked.
Basically,
And believe it or not, he picked me up over his shoulders and walked me 3 laps around the
yeah.
cage.
So your strength is
So
there.
his
Yeah, I
strength
feel
is
strength.
ridiculous, man,
Yeah,
for someone his
I've
size.
got it crazy up. Got my cardio crazy up because I know this guy's gonna push the limits. Definitely, he's gonna push the limits. I know he gets a bit tired round 2, 3. So I think
So has
second round I'm gonna start pushing it. So
have you been able to search up any of his fights? Or
yeah,
he
we have his fight.
Yeah.
We've seen
You
it.
showed me his last fight,
Yeah.
didn't you?
We've seen it. We know what to do. We know what he's gonna do. It's pretty obvious. Got exposed last fight, so he's gonna use that on me, which is a smart game plan. So good
What
luck.
was his last fight like? He took
He
a dub
just-
or?
Nah, I think he lost by split decision.
Okay.
Yeah, he went 3 rounds, and I thought he won it. To be honest.
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
fight you showed me?
Yeah, I think he won
I
it.
thought it was pretty close.
It was real close. He just pushed it. He's like a little Khabib,
Yeah.
realistically. He just pushes it with sloppy.
He's got holes in his game.
He's got a lot of holes in his games, and I'm ready to expose him.
I feel like when you go into mixed martial arts, you really you end up focusing.
on one thing.
Well, you do.
That's
You
about
don't,
it.
you don't even think people mean to do it, but like you can just definitely tell watching him that he's all wrestling based.
Yeah.
So he does
Like
a lot
he's-
of wrestling.
Yeah, he's a lot of
Yeah.
wrestler.
Yeah.
It's like you know
He's definitely a wrestler.
So are you? I know you probably don't have a plan, but
I do have
Oh,
a game plan, but I won't
surely.
say it on here.
yeah, I know. But like, are you prepared to be taken down? Is that what you think, or are you going to try and keep it
He
up?
won't be able to take him down, but if he is, he's gonna have a big shock. So is everyone in the crowd because they know I can't grapple, but it's different this time.
Well, you can. You are. What belt do you have?
I'm white. But I tapped out blue belts.
Yeah, because I've seen that video
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your Instagram.
He was blue belt and was just 2 strikes as well in that grappling competition. But yeah, I just felt like my strength wasn't up. My cardio was gassed.
No, what 7 days notice?
That was
Off
yeah.
Yeah, and you were bulking. I remember because
Yeah.
you were jacked, looking like a light.
But you were on and off training up to that though. It's not like
Yeah.
you were doing 4
I was
weeks.
actually like,
Well, you've kind of been on and off your whole life
yeah.
since
This
I've
time,
known you.
after this fight, after my last fight, I was like, fuck.
You kind of got the bug.
Yeah, I was like, alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get this shit done.
Gotta
And
put
that's
your
what I
head
said.
in
Yeah.
That's what I said to you before that fight. I said, "Listen, man, we're all here. We all want you to win.
Yeah.
But this is your foot in the door. Go out there and see if is this really what you love
Well,
doing."
backstage, I was so nervous. My hands were shaking when I was getting my hands wrapped. I didn't really have a warm up because my teammate had
That
my
tastes
teammate-
horrible.
It's pretty strong.
my
Yeah,
teammate had a
can't be the
fight,
worst
like
stuff.
one fight before me, so I didn't really have a warm up. I was like in his corner, and then time was like bang, 5 minutes was fuck up, which I was stretching just a little bit of pads. So I didn't really have a proper warm-up towards my fight. So I was a bit nervous. Then I walked out the change room. I said, all right, let's fucking go.
And what a walkout.
What a song.
I didn't feel.
Pop Smoke, manslaughter, all of his mates in the crowd.
Pop Smoke is definitely back this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
And he's gonna end with some smoke.
Yeah, it's gonna end with some guy's head getting taken off, and it's not gonna be mine. That's for sure.
It's a good attitude. Do you think having that attitude coming into a fight, like from first fight to second fight, you've grown with that attitude? You can back yourself now?
I've always backed myself. I just feel like I got pushed back my last fight, which kind of helped me.
Yeah.
I feel like that fight, I kind of had to lose because I went to Sydney with Australia's top team and I got signed to them and I felt like I was invincible and he just came out of nowhere and just picked me apart.
Yeah.
Did expose me very, very badly.
Well, not really. I think it was. Look, we were in the crowd. We were in the crowd. We were watching it. We were right next to the old man. The old man's like your biggest supporter, I reckon, man.
Yeah.
Your old man, he loves what you do.
Yeah.
And I think you've got a massive support from your family, dude. It's crazy because we were sitting there watching you. You walk out to this wicked song. What was it? Manslaughter, Pop Smoke.
Manslaughter, Pop Smoke.
Yeah, that was sick.
My favourite song, but I can never listen to it again.
Yeah, but we watched it. We were so hyped for you. You got in the ring. You did your thing. And even though you lost, dude,
what a vibe.
Yeah, it was such just being.
And you know, because you were pieced up.
Yeah.
So when you came out afterwards with blooded, fat lip, we were like,
you weren't as bad as I thought, though.
It was an early stoppage, if you ask me.
Yeah.
He didn't really. His punches never really hurt. His kicks never hurt. He was just real heavy, man. He really felt pretty good. I think he had a good fucking camp, good refill. He really felt real heavy because he was over 62 kilos.
When he was sitting on you?
When he was sitting on me. Because I was flipping cunts left, right and centre, but he was heavy as fuck.
Well, you did flip him a few times.
3 times.
You pushed him up and rolled over and then he got back on you.
I got him on... I think if I had a bit more energy in the first round, I got off him and he took me down and I got him in a dash choke against the coach. And I looked at my corner saying, fuck, man, I've got this cunt, but I can't take him down because you have to take him down to finish it. But I didn't want to go down. And then at the end of round 1, he was on top of me and there was 10 seconds left and I went to get a leg lock and I just missed it within 10 seconds and the commentators even called for it 10 more seconds and I pointed at him while I was getting up fuck, I pointed at you Lou got you cunt. And then he started up his suit
I think you got you cunt.
and he walked away laughing and then I went to the corner and I looked at my corner looked at me and was like, you got one hit. One hit.
Because you were gassed.
Yeah, I was gassed. I've been in that position before and I've just banged it out, but he just kept taking me down. So I think that gassed me. Moving along with his weight on me was a bit.
That would wear you out.
Wearing me out a bit, yeah.
I don't think people understand how tiring that is, eh?
It's bloody tiring.
Having someone sit on you.
Yeah.
If I think about it, right, so realistically, I've trained for as long as Anthony has. I mean, we were in the gym together when I was younger and losing all that weight and shit. He was the one that was in the gym with me. You know, every day after school. If I was in there, he was in there. And I was smashing the classes.
Should have done that wrestling class, eh?
I think you get addicted to just smacking on there.
I just want to bang, man. I feel like even Rich from C-Flex, the commentator from DFC, even said it, that would just come in and just bang on. I don't really care who I banged on with, bigger boys, smaller boys, just there.
You just enjoyed it, eh?
Yeah.
Just want to punch on.
Yeah, well.
And then you kind of forget, you know, when, especially with the mindset you had, being such a good striker, you kind of forget that it's MMA.
Yeah.
And then within, 15
especially
seconds, you got someone laying on you and you're like, fuck.
Gassed.
Yeah.
You know what the biggest problem is that MMA in the last 15 years has evolved to... You look at
laying on someone,
Well,
I think everyone just does it now.
Champions, they're all wrestlers.
Yeah.
They're all
because they know they can win it and not get touched, so they do a thing.
And it's probably not as harmful when your body is standing up and punching on with someone wrestling.
Yeah, no, not really.
You don't think I think boxing, I dare say compared to a wrestler, you probably over a certain period of time, your body would probably cop it more.
Yeah.
Well, wrestling
100 times compared to being grappled and obviously choked out and stuff like that. That's when you get yourself in trouble. But
when you're wrestling and grappling and jiu-jitsu, you're throwing around someone else's body weight. You know what I mean? Whereas when you're fighting, it's just you and your fists.
Yeah, that's
duck, weave, punch. When you're grappling, you've got another human
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of use their strength against you. I didn't really know that until now that I brought Luke in my camp, and he's told me everything I need to learn for this fight. He's great.
Jayme like you can manipulate their strength.
Yeah. And he comes along. I've got him in my corner. I asked him today, so he's definitely in my corner.
And that guy that you're fighting, what do you have to get to? 57?
56.7. He was 65 kilos 2 weeks ago. Because he did a grappling competition that I think he won.
Yeah, and he's taller than you by the looks of it.
Nah, he's short. He's short as.
But really? Shorter than you?
Yeah, he's short.
How tall did you tell me? You didn't tell me like 5.
He's like 5'4".
And what are you?
I'm about 5'7". 5'6".
He's shorter than you?
He's shorter than me.
Wow.
But he weighs...
Doesn't look it.
65.
Yeah.
Far out.
So I'm thinking he's going to have a bad weight cut.
But he will be strong.
Rig feel real heavy.
Yeah.
So... Talk about a little bit about your fight mentality, because you've always trained since the day I've known you.
Yeah.
And what made you take that jump to just get in the ring? Besides us just saying, hurry up and do it, you pussy. Like,
the thing is, it's easy to talk about. It's easy to talk about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, how many years have I said that I wanted to do a fight?
I was always going to do it, but I just felt like, fuck it, this is the time. LA Oval, everyone's there.
Yeah.
Like, this is the moment. Like, let's take it.
Yeah,
but realistically, in my heart, I didn't want to take it, but everyone's saying, let's take it.
Is that because you knew you weren't ready?
I knew I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I was overweight. I was fucking on the. I was on the piss like every weekend.
Yeah.
Going
eating
out.
Dog rolls beforehand.
Exactly. Like, in 1 week, you're not gonna like. Your fitness isn't gonna go up. No. All you're gonna change is like, alright, let's go. Let's fucking get this cut.
The only thing you can really change in a week is your weight.
Yeah,
really.
Basically.
Like, what else?
And it just didn't go back on. It just like, I weighed in at 56.7, and I was just carving up to get to like 16, so that's good weight. And then I ended up going to 55, so I still lost 1.5 or 1.7 overnight.
Wow, right.
I was messaging everyone like,
really, you would have been hell dehydrated.
I was dehydrated. I kept pissing, man. I was just about to walk out. Like,
anxiety piss.
I need to go piss, man.
Yeah.
But I've started a new thing now. Every time I fight, I have to go take a shit. That's my new.
That's your thing.
That's my thing now.
Yeah.
I didn't do it in my last fight. I did it in my 2 grappling competitions at a venue. Take a shit, go, and I've won. So just. I'm taking a shit this time.
You don't wipe, leave a bit of smell in there.
It's called a lucky shit.
Well, if they're going to grapple me, I might as well leave it there. So smell it.
I heard that on Joe Rogan's podcast. One of the Africans, he wouldn't put deodorant on because he wanted to stink like shit.
So I'd put the other person off.
Yeah, and it would, man.
It would, man.
But when I was grappling you and Michael, and I had pit sweat in my face, and I'm OCD. I'm not worrying about tapping you out. I'm worried about getting the fuck out of there because that shit stank.
It's not a clean sport.
No, it's not, is it?
Bro, I was telling, just on this topic with you, I was telling Jordan about this bloke. I forgot his name, but he trains at Cardioflex, and the bloke's like Middle Eastern. I don't know exactly what he is, but he sweats. I've trained for how many years, like, and I've seen so many different people, man. But like this bloke, I'm holding pads for him. Right?
And the sweat's coming off the fucking...
And I'm just like throwing combos, and this is like every time he'd throw a punch, it'd hit the pad, and the sweat would land on my face. So I was just like, 1, 2, and like,
raw.
It's not a fucking very...
Nah.
It takes a certain person to...
Yeah. I could never do it.
Yeah.
I could never fight like in a ring, let alone train regularly. I couldn't do it. I tried to box, I tried to do a little bit of MMA, but... I couldn't do it. I give you props for just stepping up and...
It's such a G up, man, when you're out there and when you're out there watching your mate.
Yeah.
And you're
like... this time's going to be a bit better when we get the win.
Like that first DFC at Norwood Oval.
Yeah.
This is when I just hurt my back and I actually thought I was going to get better. What did I say to you boys that day? I was like, this is it, man. I'm going to fight. I want to just do one fight. I want to walk out the chilling it. It's a motherfucker. I just go out there and punch on with some cunt.
Yeah.
My back never got better, so now it's like, don't want to do it.
It's the same bloke that couldn't get into his car without help.
Yeah.
Jayme, can't pick me up.
Yeah, well, this is like week 2 of work cover when I thought I was going to come good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even now, like me and Jyles done a bit of a spar yesterday. Like, the respect I have for fighters.
Oh, it's crazy.
What
I used to think I was a good fighter growing up. Like,
Yeah,
just,
until I get bashed it.
even at school, you know, like we all used to
Yeah.
fight. Like, it was just a thing. Like, everyone used to fight, and you know, if you could hold your own, it was good. You know, everyone's been in little scraps and punch-ons and stuff, and you think, yeah, I'm tough at like 15.
You think just because you're angry, you're a good fighter.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but you don't know my anger management.
But I love it when I fight fighters and that. I think that my biggest downfall was I relied on my right hand too much in my last fight. I knew I've been dropping like people left, right, and centre in that. Well, before the 7 days and the 7 days with my right hand.
You knew you could trust it.
And you did drop him.
I did drop him, yes, but
you didn't follow up with it.
yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, but when that happens, when you drop someone, let's say you've smacked him with your right, and you know it's hit well.
Yeah.
He's fumbled back. Your instinct as a
kill
human
him. It's to kill.
should be to kill.
Yeah.
But as a human, sometimes you just go, oh shit, I've just hit him.
Well,
And it might take your brain a little bit to process, then to go.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
once
see it all the time.
once you get used to it, like over the time.
Yeah.
Like
but I think it's the fact that you knew that if he wasn't going out, you're just going to end up on the ground with him.
Yeah.
Where you didn't want to be in the first place.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem with mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
You know, you can.
I definitely think
Yeah.
that.
It's one of the biggest things where they don't finish because. I mean, you look at Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards in that fight. Nate Diaz got smashed for 4 rounds. Hit a right hand on Leon Edwards that literally would have put anyone to sleep. And he's sitting there fucking flicking him
Wobbling,
off.
yeah.
Well,
You know,
what
It
happened?
doesn't make any sense.
What happened is you landed the right
I should have came up
on
with
the
a
temple,
there's actually a perfect photo of it. It's actually hit him. It hasn't even hit him. It just nips him. I just got one knuckle on it. Just one knuckle. There's a perfect photo of it. I will find it. And I sent it to everyone. I was like, look at this. One punch. And it just nipped him. Like, no bullshit. It just nipped him.
Yeah.
And
he kind of fell like that.
He fell into my legs, definitely.
Yeah,
I have the photo.
So
if you just come with a left uppercut.
Anyway, if it was just like even half a knuckle, he was gone.
Well, anywhere close to the ear, that's where your equilibrium is.
Yeah.
That's out cold like that.
Yeah, true. So, well, that's interesting because. So what's different this time around?
I got a full camp.
Which
I
is
think
how
that's
many weeks?
What about mentality now?
I think it's I've done it for a whole year now. I've been in the camp
Since your last fight.
since my last fight.
You've
Yeah.
been training to fight again.
But surely your
Yeah.
mentality would be a bit different
After
now because
3 months, I think I learned a lot from my last
Yeah.
fight. Yeah.
well,
Definitely.
you got the opportunity to have your
Yeah.
first fight.
You know what though? There was nothing to lose with that fight.
Yeah.
No,
Taking
was
it on
a-
7 days, it was like, you know
No,
what?
it
It's
was a
probably giving you so much confidence.
Yeah.
It was a
Because-
fight for your resume, and that's what I said.
I think Ryan is one of the best guys in Australia, but I think he's going on a bad run at the moment. So I
The
think,
guy who you lost to.
yeah, I think he's on a bad run at the moment.
Lioulios is calling you out, Ryan.
Nah,
Rematch.
once I get that DFC belt, I'll love to have a rematch with you, Ryan.
So what does it go with that? So obviously there are belts and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
so there's a guy from M16 that holds the belt right now
in your
in
division,
my division.
What? That's not. Was that Gregson? Is it?
Yeah,
It
Gregson,
is Gregson,
Zax,
yeah.
yeah.
what's he like?
I
compared
think he hasn't. I think he just lost his last fight, but I think he's 5-1.
So he
He's
doesn't got
good.
the belt
I,
now.
Yeah,
I,
he's
I met
good.
him in town one day on an
Yeah.
absolute accident. I just ran into him. He was like labouring in a building. And I started talking to him, and we are just like, he's like, I was like, do you do any hobbies? He's like, yeah, I do MMA. I was like, where do you train or whatever? And we just started chatting back and forth. And the next thing you know, this random bloke I met is he's holding the belt DFC. So
But I think
Interesting.
I think by next year I'm gonna go for a belt. Get this fight. I can't overthink this guy because I know he's a hard opponent. Get through him. Get through one more guy in like July next year. Is plan, and then November, December. See where he's and where the belt's at. Fucking let's go.
Yeah.
Just bang on.
Well, that's it, and that's what
That's
you
my
do.
plan. That is definitely my plan.
And win or lose, like you'd know now as a fighter, sometimes you learn more from a loss than you do a win. So
Definitely. I learned a lot more.
And
If I just went out and knocked him out right hand, I think I wouldn't have learned anything as
For the next fight.
and I wouldn't develop as a fighter as I think I am now. And I think I'm much better in wrestling, jiu-jitsu, striking. So I do feel like that loss did teach me a lot about me, myself, and what's in me, and what I need to improve.
And that
in.
you actually want to be a fighter.
Yeah. I definitely think this is what I am and what I will become.
It's good, man. It's a good mentality to have because obviously if you won that fight from that right overhook and he was knocked out cold,
Yeah.
You probably would have walked into the next fight just looking for that right hand.
Yeah,
Surely.
which is why I think I was in that position at the first time. Yeah. I was always looking for that, where I had a lot more weapons that I could use, but I never used them because.
Yeah, so now you've kind of realised, I suppose.
I've got a lot more weapons that I can
MMA.
rely on. So, but I won't be afraid to take this guy down.
No.
Nah. So I definitely will try.
Well, use all your weapons. You know, if you
I'm
have the
definitely gonna try to
opportunity.
wrestle him.
But you're right. Your hands definitely are. I mean, I haven't seen you do jiu-jitsu and grappling or wrestling.
No, I don't.
But
I don't think anyone has until now.
Yeah, but being your mate for so many years, your hands are probably your number one.
Yeah.
There you
weapon.
go to. There you go to. It's probably what you've done the most of.
Of course. Well, every fight starts from your feet. Yeah. So.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I think my jab's going to be way too quick for him. I've been working on the jab. Got a nice boxing coach just for my jab. That's it. So it might be a boring fight, but if I get the win, I get the win.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you take it home.
If the finish is there, I am going to try to take him.
Either way, it's going to be a show.
Yeah. Win or lose,
and it's going to be wicked.
It's either win or win, boys. Yeah. Kill or kill. It's not get.
Well, what's the saying? I never lose. I either win or I learn.
Yeah. Well, I definitely learned from that fight, 100%.
Yeah, which is great because you've said since we've known you, like you're so good, you're this and that. But then I feel like you've changed a lot as a human since losing.
Yeah, I think my mindset changed as well. I kind of got humbled, which is kind of good. But
it is good, especially so early in your career.
I think that's a good thing.
If you come into a fight and you start a career and you're just like smashing everyone.
Yeah.
Then that's stuck in your head. Yeah, no one's going to beat me. I'm just a weapon. I'm going to tear through
everyone. I still
think
about that even after the fight.
Yeah, well, good.
I always have to push that back like, alright, that's the past. No, well, let's move on and...
I'm the best again.
I'm the best again.
I'm the best
I
again.
definitely think I am the best. I just need to prove
best
it.
Flyweight. Yeah.
Now that I've got a couple of boys in my corner, other people in my gym.
So who is in your corner for this camp?
I've got Jacob Barron.
Yep.
Richard. Shout out. Good bloke.
Jacob, yep, shout out.
Yeah. What's he doing for you? Striking?
He's my striking / jiu-jitsu. I've got Luke Johnson, I think his name is. He's from Matrix. I've got him in. He's having a kid now, so I think he's not stopped. But I got him out for my camp. So he's a big impact in my camp. Camp. He's He's basically my wrestling and jiu-jitsu coach. Definitely, he's massive help. So shout out to you, mate. Yeah.
And how's Sek going?
Sek's going good.
What's his name for the listeners? Sek Saku or Saku.
Saku's Karma.
So he's pretty much Lioulios' main,
sparring
partner. Trains at United with him. And
he's on the same card, fighting Louis.
He's another up and comer.
Yeah. He just needs to get his shit
same
together.
As you, you know. So.
He definitely needs to get his shit together. He needs to be more dedicated, but I think this camp, he's way more dedicated.
Have you guys been doing it together?
Yeah, we have.
Like your camps?
Yeah.
Because obviously you both...
His last fight, I didn't do it. I helped him out.
Oh, so his last fight wasn't yours? So he's
fought in between at Norwood Oval.
So he's pretty active.
Yeah, he's active.
How did he go?
I think he rocked. He actually hurt his opponent and rushed it, which I think a lot of amateur fighters do because you haven't been in there, you don't know what it feels like to hurt something like that.
Was that his fight against Jet?
No, Ali from Trinity. And then he got so excited that he took him down, and then he got the he tried to get up and got caught in the armbar and he tapped out.
Yeah.
But besides that, so good on him, Ali and fucking Saku.
Well,
at least he's coming back for his third.
He's taking a hard fight,
and he's taking a real hard fight
this time.
Yeah, I think this is one of his hardest fights.
Is he confident?
It is. It's Louis.
Yeah.
Louis from Cardioflex. That guy who just come out there and just.
But we got a good guy coming to help us, Harry Webb. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming to help you.
He's we've got a couple of things there. I won't say much about it, but yeah, he's definitely there. And he just knocked out.
Great fighter.
He's a great fighter.
Shout out Harry Webb.
Yeah, he's a weapon.
He's a weapon, absolute weapon.
Always helped me. Always messaged.
He's pretty much he's ruined 2 careers now before they even started.
Both from the same gym.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother. But we definitely message here and there, talk about this and how we do this and how we do that. So he's helped me a bit, and I helped him a bit with the last fight, which was Lewis. We knew a couple of things, and he helped me with my fight, so I helped him. And unfortunately he exposed Louis. But I think that's why Craig and Lewis start liking my opponent's photos, and they're not friends, but they're liking their photos. So I see that.
It was a
I
liver
see
kick,
that.
eh?
I know they're talking. So good luck taking me down.
Was it a liver kick?
Switch liver kick.
Switch liver, yeah.
Switch liver kick, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember I bought that fight. We were sitting in,
Yeah.
I was in a hotel room and I bought the fight because I wanted to watch Louis fight.
Yeah.
That's the only way to put Louis down. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And what a kick.
What a
Yeah,
kick.
what
What
a
a
kick.
setup to it.
What a fighter, Harry Webb.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
our
for-
age, isn't he?
Yeah. Fuck, he loves it.
What is he like? Is he lost yet?
No, he hasn't lost. I think he's number 1 in Australia.
Unreal
Everyone
fighter.
that doesn't lose is going to lose eventually, though.
Unless you
I don't
can
know, man.
Surely.
I don't know. He just makes cunts look like fucking like pussies, man. Like he's just walking through them. So
Walking through opponents,
just
like,
walking through like nothing.
yeah.
But yeah.
And we got fucking Isaac Richards.
Yes,
Shout out Isaac Richards. He's back from chasing eagles and alligators.
Yes, he is
He
definitely.
went on a spiritual journey that
He went on a spiritual journey. Shout out to Isaac.
Hey, but I still want to fuck with him though.
Nah, no
No
way.
way. I
No
think
way.
I think he's fighting a hard guy, and I think his opponent is taking Isaac very
He's
lightly.
going up to heavyweight, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely going
Yeah.
up to
He's
heavyweight.
massive now.
Yeah, he's a
Isaac.
big boy.
Yeah, I know.
He's that guy who
I've
was
been talking
goalie.
to him. He has helped. Isaac Richards has helped me for my camp as well. So shout out to you, Isaac. He's has helped me. I've
Isaac's
really
good.
brought everyone into this camp really. So this is like what I do for me now. So
Everyone
Sounds
but me.
like you've got heaps
Yeah.
of support.
yeah, definitely have heaps of support.
Yeah.
What are you going to do without me in the camp this time around?
Yeah,
You might win.
Dog rolls for breakfast, that would probably do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to stop him.
Fuck it.
You
Well,
can't
you're
stop it.
already
You
just
can't
I
stop
think
it.
it was before wake
You
up.
can't stop a hungry Greek man.
Yeah, you can't. I was hungry, bro.
You know, you were
Fucking
fighting the
fucking
next
eat,
day.
I
man.
was
tell
fighting
you
next day.
We
Yeah.
went and got a haircut.
Oh, after weight, I made weight, and then we went and got a.
Oh, okay.
You hadn't made weight yet.
That's why we made weight, so it's all good.
Yeah,
Even
but
with a dog.
just.
We were with a dog roll, so imagine we were full camp. I've got a nice nutrition.
Yeah, what are you eating?
Fuck all, man.
Really?
Yeah, chicken rice, tuna
It's
rice.
still nutrient filled
Yeah,
shit,
some
but low
got
calorie.
protein, got
No,
some
Very hungry
greens.
Jack.
How's that dishwasher going at home?
Oh mate, I've been waiting. So anyone about the dishwasher? My dishwasher
Let me
is
tell him.
my dishwasher.
I was spending a fair bit of time at Louis' house, right? I was going over for the UFC and stuff on Sundays. And he'd get off the chair and he'd come back with fuck knows what, bro. Like, I'm talking snacks that you've never seen in your life. And so one day I got up out of my chair and I went to try and look for him. I'm like, here's the pantry, here's the top drawer. Oh, no snacks here. Open the fridge, nothing in here. And he's like, oh, check the dishwasher. So I open up the dishwasher and it's full to the top of fucking snacks.
I love my munchies, bro.
That's
I
killer.
love
Like,
my
I'm
munchies.
talking fucking chips, chocolates,
Anything
lollies.
you could name, like American, like
Like,
food
right,
that you can't get.
You know the
like,
shit you get at
buffalo chips,
Chinese
yeah.
fucking shops? Like
Yeah.
I'm talking lollies that my Chinese teacher was giving me in year 7.
Yeah.
Like this country.
I have a sweet tooth, so fucking.
You got sweet teeth, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just one.
Not just one.
It's definitely like hard to keep it in, so but I'm kept very dedicated to this fight.
So what's in the dishwasher now? Just like tuna tins. and
Everything,
shit?
bro. Everything. All the lollies I'm gonna smash after I win.
So you've been obviously,
No, I stopped all bad foods about a month ago.
Yeah.
No Coke, no nothing, no nothing with soft drinks, nothing.
What
no
coke you
food.
talking?
Not that Coke, brother.
on that, do you get drug tested?
Or no, last fight I didn't. Thank God.
Can you get... No, but... no, but seriously, like...
Thank God.
Do you... Is
Nah,
that
they
like
come in
your-
and check your blood pressure. Thinks like everything's okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty professional. I've got to give it to them. You go to a doctor, get scans. So if you've got anything, you get a blood test for like AIDS and shit like that. Beforehand, all this.
How many ringworms are you going in with this time around?
No, none. I've got a couple things I've got a couple injuries, but that's fine.
Is
You
that
got no
throughout
injuries.
Is that throughout
It's
your
no
camp
injury.
you've developed, or
What camp? Yeah.
injury?
Yeah.
Like, throughout the... Yeah.
Yeah. So that's right. I think
Nothing
it's,
serious,
Nah,
just-
nothing serious. Just how you going here and there.
Yeah. Muscle stuff?
Yeah,
or-
muscle stuff.
Yeah.
But I've getting a massage every week.
Shit.
Try to get rubbed out. That's pretty
Is
good.
that through the gym or is that elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have that at the gym?
Nah, we
Is this
don't.
what I don't
United's pretty small.
Yeah,
We're small, man. Yeah.
Do you know what the difference is? Like, I've been playing footy lately. Obviously, it's a very different sport. But,
Yeah.
like, you go to a football, you have full gyms, you'll have
Yeah.
masseuse, you'll have, people to rub you. Like, you're getting sore muscles, they'll rub you straight away. But fighters, their bodies would cop it more than anybody.
Yeah.
And they don't have, they wouldn't have
Because-
specialists in the gym.
No,
Yeah.
because you need it all costs money, man.
Yeah.
The only gyms that are set up like that in the world right now are your top gyms in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, the UFC Performance Institute has everything: nutritionists, therapists, whatever. All your main gyms around. I mean, Australian top team would have, wouldn't they, Lioulios?
Yeah, Australia top team.
Yeah. So apart from that, you're not.
Australia top team, I think,
It's too
is personally the
expensive,
best
man.
gym. I learned a lot in 2 weeks there when I went over to try out for the scholarship in 2019.
Yeah.
Right there, Biggie?
Swimming
Crooked.
yeah.
Bit on the piss.
Biggies on the smoke.
Fix him up,
Yeah.
brother.
So you went over there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks to try out.
Really?
So we had they could nominate whoever they wanted to come over and fly. They got everyone from Gold Coast to Perth, Tasmania. Everyone. There was about 30 of us, 40 of us. And you could just go through fitness tests, grappling tests, just wrestling, all kind of things that you couldn't think of. Man, like, they were showing moves that I've never seen before. And I was like, whoa.
That's because you didn't wrestle, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know how to wrestle. But Ashman
Oh
McTargan.
yeah, hey going, Lioulios, mate. This is a double leg. Oh, what's that?
Well, Ashman McTargan taught me a little bit about rocking the boat and fucking put your weight here and there. So in a week, and 2 minute McTargan, they're probably the two best trainers that I have been with, besides the coach I'm with.
So what about prior to United? Where were you?
I was
Cardioflex,
at C-Flex.
and then
I left
where-
C-Flex.
Yeah, I left in 2018, 2019. I had some problems with the guys, so I was like, alright.
who is now, shout out to Ike, he owns DFC.
Yep.
So the fighting organisation you've
Yep.
been fighting in.
So he's
He's your old
pushed-
coach,
At
isn't
least
he?
he gives you an opportunity.
Yeah, he did push.
Well, he
everything.
wants to see him get bashed.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
he
he did-
set you up for failure, really, with
Not
7
yet.
days' notice.
yeah.
I'll be honest. Lioulios doesn't have a very good reputation out there, lads.
I don't
But
give
the
a fuck.
He's
I'm
made it hard for me because
I don't give a fuck. I'm there to punch on. That's it.
I'm
Yeah,
training
you're there to fight, not
cardio.
gossip.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. They all bitch about each other, put on Instagram. I'm there to punch some head or someone comes punch my head in.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
that.
That's the attitude you want. You're there to
Yeah.
fight, you're not there to
I just
gossip.
bang, but I just want to bang, but no one wants to bang with me.
I'll bang with you.
Yeah, let's
And-
go. My missus doesn't even want to bang with me. She knows what's gonna happen.
She get murked, lad.
You're not getting choked out, is she?
Yeah, no.
She might.
Never know now, boys. Never know.
So moving forward,
Yeah.
what's next after this? Like, obviously you're focusing on the next 3 weeks. What's your next goal for the next 3 weeks?
The next goal is get my weight down. Just get my fitness up. I
How,
think
how many kilos you trying to lose a week?
1.5.
And
That's
you'll make
alright.
Yeah, I'll make it.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Are you
Consistent.
fasting?
Nah, no fasting.
Just
I've been doing like this breathing thing that's about... It's actually a cheat code, man. This breathing thing I've got.
well, like Wim Hof breathing
Yeah, it's a bit of
that Iceman does.
Yeah, it's and you hold it for a minute
Yeah,
30.
yeah. Wim
Minute
Hof breathing.
30.
Shout out Iceman.
I've got my
Actual legend.
breath. I can hold my breath up to like 4 minutes now.
Hey?
4 minutes.
Yeah, but is that's just...
That's like
That's leading up to it, eh? Like,
yeah. I couldn't do it before. I got to about minute 30 like in 3 months ago.
Shit.
So now I'm up to 4. So my cardio is right up there.
So that's improved your cardio?
yeah. I think it's actually a cheat code, man. Honestly,
It is.
it is.
That guy's curing cancer, man.
Yeah,
Iceman.
Wow.
yeah.
That's what Kobe and stuff do. It's Wim Hof breathing.
You get your tingling. You struggle around 2 minutes, and then you get your hands tingling.
You get a
And you
high.
yeah.
You feel high on your own.
It took me a while.
Lack of oxygen, hey?
Yeah.
Well, the things that
You're
Wim
meant
Hof
to lay
breathing.
down or sit down. I actually
Whatever-
have it here. I'll show
Because
you.
I used to struggle with going to sleep. So what I used to do deep breathing. You know how everyone goes, breathe in, breathe out. You used to get to a point where I was probably holding my breath for like a minute and a half. And then when I'd release, I'd fall asleep pretty well.
It's called guided.
Seriously. Dead set.
Bro, you need to go to hospital.
No.
Yeah.
No, but
quite
it was
a
like
big
no, but it
yeah,
was,
big
no,
thing.
but it was like that.
Yeah,
That
well,
minute-
so
you
you,
like that
just sit there
meditation.
and just breathe in and then
you reckon it's helping you lose weight?
and then fall asleep.
Nah,
No,
fingers
because like
way.
that
I can just go for
focus-
days. It goes for 11 minutes.
So that focus on your breathing
Yeah.
allows you to pretty well, like, not meditate.
It's called guided Windhoof.
breathing.
Yeah, Windhoof.
It's meditation,
Yeah.
bro.
So that
it takes you to places that you don't want to be in. Like,
yeah, it's a meditation.
Mindset,
but it takes you like some deep places.
like pushing limits.
Yeah.
It's meditation. It's one of the best, most powerful meditations there is at the moment.
I just did it because I know if some cunt puts me in a choke, I can hold my breath for 4 minutes.
Yeah, you're right.
And a round goes for 3, so.
So what do you think with a choke? Like, is it the pain or is it the not being able to breathe?
I wouldn't. If I was in a fight and I got choked, I wouldn't tap. I'd probably go to sleep.
You reckon?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's
tap.
the same with me. Jayme chokes me all the time. I won't tap.
I won't tap.
Does it worry you that you're not going to wake up?
Well, that's when God wanted me, eh?
Yeah, I suppose.
Exactly.
Oh, have you ever been knocked out?
Me? Yeah, 4 times.
You've been knocked out 4 times.
Really?
Knocked out 4 times.
Do you have to be careful with that then?
Nah, fuck it.
What are you doing?
Nah, it's a bit far. But
He's trying to fucking put this thing in a guillotine. Trying to put the mic in a guillotine and that.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sparring, but I've never been
But
knocked
they've all
out.
been. One was a knee.
Fuck.
One was a head kick. One was a uppercut.
And talk us through what it feels like.
I don't know. I just woke up.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Like, you just go to
And a
sleep.
massive headache. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I've been
3 weeks ago.
I was there when
yeah.
you...
I've been
Seriously?
right on the verge of
Fuck.
getting knocked out.
Yeah. It's not good. You get like blood noses like week after or so.
Well, it's brain damage.
Yeah.
Virtually.
It's your body's reaction to say, fuck, we need to shut down. Something's not.
It's basically when your
Something's
brain. It's basically when your brain hits your skull.
Yeah, it's
That's
it's
what.
a,
Both your.
it's we have to shut off because we're in danger.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So I find it. Yeah.
So is it worse than a duck do?
What's that? A duck do?
Yeah.
What does a duck do? Quack quack.
Look, all of us have known each other for a long time. I went to school with Anthony. Jordan and Jayme have kind of...
If you don't know Anthony, you think he's a fuckhead.
No,
Yeah.
that's not true. Anthony's doing his thing.
No,
but
it's true.
It's true.
That is true.
Not to the viewers. Not to the
No,
viewers.
not to the viewers.
Exactly
But
right.
like,
We're
as I was
talking to the
saying
viewers
before,
here.
like I've always been in a sticky situation with Lucas because he just cardio flex on bad terms,
My
and
brother.
I continued training there for years and years.
I definitely
And
want one of those fighters there from Cardiff
Yeah,
Flex.
and everyone would be like, "Oh, what's Lioulios doing?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's still going, and like these blokes don't. I don't know why. They just don't fucking like him.
Well, they
But
can
it's
get
like,
it.
oh, I couldn't
They
give a
can get
fuck, you know.
They can get it. You get fucked.
And that's why you're such a cool individual, because you just do not give a fuck.
No, I don't.
No, it's good. It's
If
good
they
in
have
a
a
way.
problem, then just box on or some
If you
shit.
think you didn't give a fuck now, you should have seen the bloke in school.
Yeah.
Running amok.
Yeah.
I could imagine that little short ass syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, he was... Anthony
Well,
in
we
school.
were
We used to box... Me and this bloke used to fight every day.
we were mates with you when you were
Yeah. In high school.
in high school.
You're right. I remember
Yeah.
sitting next to this bloke. In
I remember
in
you
the
just
assembly.
coming to the gym, and I was there just punching bags, and that's how we all met. And you just come in, just start kicking the fuck out of everything,
Yeah.
just
I don't
bashing
get-
things.
Yeah.
And
My
he
leg
looked at him
kicks.
funny. He was just like throwing head kicks and shit.
Yeah, my leg kicks now. That's, I don't know, but someone.
Snap some.
Yeah, I'll definitely snap some cunt's leg with it. One good kick. That is the game plan. I'm going to kick the fuck out of your leg.
Well, me and you have always been good kickers.
We're gonna update. We might upload this afterwards. If you know what, you
I don't
can
give a
do you want to talk
fuck.
about some training stuff and we can put it after the fight, or
No, we can put
want
on
to
a
put it
fight.
before the fight, or
They can-
what do you want to do?
They got no chance anyways. I don't give.
Yeah,
I
well,
give him 0 chances.
That's the thing. Watch
He's
this.
gonna come in. He's gonna
Use this whole podcast to research Lioulios. You're gonna lose, mate. So
I already know he's very wide with striking, so straight down the pipe. We're gonna chop the fuck out of his legs, and then we're gonna spice it up.
He's a southpaw, isn't he?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
spice it
yeah.
up.
Ah.
We're gonna spice it up and take him down.
I don't think you should take him down.
I want to take him down. I need to prove a point to myself and everyone that I,
I think
can
you
do
can.
it.
I think because I watched his fight. I reckon you can win this fight by leg kicks only.
Yeah,
He's
I definitely
he's a
want to. I
southpaw.
definitely am going to take him down. I just want to prove a point to myself that I can do it. And if I get caught on the way, then fucking so be it. But I don't think I will. So I definitely will take him down, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 rounds. And yeah, I will take his back and I will try to choke him out, 100%.
If you don't knock him out.
If I don't knock him out.
or break his leg in half. I want to see
Or
TKO
both.
by leg kicks. That's what I want to see.
That'd be raw.
I just want to see you fight again, man. Win or lose.
No.
I just want to go
I'll
there.
train too hard to lose, so I think I'll be more devastated. I don't
This
know
time
what
around.
I'll do. Last time I cried, I was like, fuck, man. I couldn't stop thinking about it for a month. So
Really?
yeah, month,
Months?
bro.
Or-
Months.
Yeah.
I was still crying like 2-3 months afterwards, man.
Just disappointed or just like you
I
just
thought
felt
I
like-
had so much more in me that I just
No,
I knew
I'm
what
telling
to do, but I didn't know what. Like I knew what to do, but I couldn't do it.
In
So,
the moment,
man,
man.
yeah.
Imagine pulling it all together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you
Props
what.
to you.
You had so much pressure on you, man.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous. Like even I was noticing it. Like in your position,
I think I
I
have
don't
more
think you
pressure
should have
now.
taken that fight. No, you don't have more pressure now. I'm telling you, because when you did your first fight, even from the boys who haven't known you as long as we have, I feel like they were just. You had this outside pressure where everyone just expected you to beat the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah,
And most of these blokes,
Correct.
apart from, like, honestly, apart from Jacob and the boys and me,
yeah,
no one else has ever trained with you properly to see what the fuck goes on.
yeah,
So for them all on the outside to sit on the outside and just be like, oh yeah, he's fighting, yeah, it's going to be a kid, he's going to fucking smash this bloke. It's like, no. They don't see how hard everything is, man. Like,
Yeah.
even when you're on the bottom and you threw that punch and they're like, oh yeah, he's won, and then you're on the bottom and, like, even we spoke about it, I don't even
Yeah.
think you did that bad on the bottom. But to everyone else, you know, they're looking at it like, oh, Anthony's getting smashed.
Well, he
It's
wasn't.
like-
He wasn't getting bashed.
He
No, he
didn't
wasn't
even
doing
do
anything
that
like
bad
that.
on the
You were
bottom,
just
man,
in
like-
full mount, and
Yeah.
there wasn't.
that guy was pretty good in it.
and another thing is, you're amateur, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm only
they don't-
learning.
They don't want you getting hurt, so they stopped it. But you
Yeah.
didn't take any major damage.
Nah, I already had it. I had a 3 weeks prior. I got bottled.
Yeah,
For
I
that
remember
fight,
stitches.
I got bottled, fucking
Alright.
out of nowhere, and I got stitches. So every time he was punching me, I was like moving my head to like one side, so he kept punching that side, so he wouldn't split me open. So
Did you get hit on the face?
yeah, my eyebrow got split open. My whole
Full
eyebrow was
bottle,
split
bro.
open.
3 weeks prior,
3 weeks prior.
and you weren't even meant to be fighting
No.
at when you got fucking bottled.
Well,
Yeah,
no, it was
like-
in a town session.
Lucky I got fucking Greek wog eyes, bro. Fucking they were thick as, so
Yeah.
they couldn't see stitches.
Yeah.
Like, I still got it there. Like
Caterpillars
there's
in
no
one,
there's no nothing in there.
Mm.
There's nothing there. But
Sitting under those caterpillars.
yeah, they're fucking great. It's like a little tickle. So yeah, I took him out. My stitches was meant to get taken out 1 week before the fight, but it got taken out 4 days before the fight. My stitches. And they're like, you
Still
can't.
very
They're like, you
That
cannot
was pretty
train.
straight over.
They're like, you cannot train or nothing. I said, no, worries.
Oh yeah, I can't train.
I'm gonna fight like 4 days, but don't worry about it. So a lot of things like
There's a lot of setbacks.
some personal
You got bottled.
stuff. Got bottled. I won't say what happened 4 weeks prior, but I ended up in hospital. Fuck, don't touch drugs, you know.
Mm.
But
That wasn't that
Oi,
bad.
you know,
Yeah.
this is hilarious because it's off topic, but I remember you telling me before you were fighting that you just weren't going to wank for like 4 weeks because you wanted to build up testosterone.
shout out to my missus because I'm on danger for 2 months.
Really?
2 months, yeah,
So you've just been putting in that work,
yeah.
trying to.
So you're doing it again, which
Yeah.
is good. It's a
2
great.
months.
It's a
I'm going to
great
get
thing.
3 months.
And
And
Wait,
then,
so you genuinely haven't.
I haven't. No wank. No Jayme.
and Wim Hof.
Any,
Sorry,
any
no
wet
way.
dreams? Any
Yeah,
wet
you
dreams?
do. You do.
Wim
You
Hof.
would, you'd have
Yeah.
to.
Wim Hof
You don't have
breathing
wet
builds your
dreams.
testosterone extremely.
Yeah.
Are you still talking about Wim Hof?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
It's good.
testosterone.
It's good shit.
I'm gonna have to look into it because
Was it called? Win Hoof.
Win Hoof. Fuck, it is, but as long as it helps me win the fight, I fucking
yeah, definitely.
give it a shout to
Well,
those
Can
guys.
I say something right now? If you win this fight,
I want to. I want to
no,
make.
listen.
Oh.
On this podcast, you're telling us you're doing it right now. That if you win this fight and you start shouting out your thank yous and shit,
Yeah.
I want you to say thank you to the Iceman for the Wim Hof.
Yeah. I will. If I get interviewed, I will do it. But I already have something in my mind that I want to do. If I get the finish, I won't do it if I get the decision.
Yeah.
But if I do get the finish, I definitely want to go on top of the cage, get my cup out.
Shui.
You
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, that's Shui, my cup, my cock cup.
No.
We're gonna change the game up, boys. No, because it's not even on my cock. So where you
Oh
got,
no,
you got
because in
it's got your jocks, and then you got your strap, and then you
that's
put.
alright then.
Then you put the cup in there, so it's got like 3 protections before it.
At least it's not hanging on your balls for 3 hours.
And you know what, man? If you are a part of the fight game, you better you gotta get a name for yourself as some fucking cook cunt now.
You may as well.
It's the only way you're gonna make it, man. You could be the best fighter there is. Why isn't Harry Webb in the UFC?
I think he's still amateur. He's still amateur.
Why though? You know what I mean?
Bro,
He's
why
taking
Shane
his
Mitchell
time.
not trying to sign up to
Yeah.
UFC?
Yeah.
Right.
It's actually
Well, because they don't fucking talk enough shit.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
not
it's that. I don't think it's that.
You need to make it something of yourself.
I think
Paddy.
Antonio.
I think the fact that you come
Spartan-
in from Adelaide is the fucking biggest thing. Adelaide.
Bro, 2 champs are
states.
Australian.
Yeah, Australian. Fucking is
Hey, same
anyone?
job.
Is anybody from Adelaide famous? Like, honestly, think about
Soon
it.
Well, you are.
Loveday.
Loveday Motorsports, run it up, boys. Like, comment, subscribe for
Oh, look,
more
right
content. Yeah, watching.
Hey, I'm famous. I was on McLeod's Daughters.
Hang on, actually?
Yeah, fucking off.
Oh, you fucking with me again.
Nah, I'm swear to God, I was on McLeod's Daughters. But they
What, as a dwarf?
I know. The kid, I was a baby, bro. I was a baby. So I was in a dream that her and the 2 main characters was meant to have a
So
baby.
you're being serious with me, right?
Yeah, I'm being right serious. So what happened? She was sleeping and she had a dream, and I was in a dream as cause I'm a kid.
Yeah.
But they ended up didn't like having a kid. They both split up.
So how old were you?
I was a baby.
Fuck, I think.
I was like 1 year old.
So you're on.
And my dad was in the back, having a
Yeah, he would have been sitting
Yeah,
there.
the cigar.
With his cigar, like, yeah, that's my kid, Anthony.
Are you smoking, vaping, none of that?
None. Never touched a smoke in my life.
No?
Nah, never.
Because your parents smoke, don't they?
Yeah, my dad smokes.
Dad smokes.
Train.
Yeah.
Off tap. Train.
You
It's
don't?
bad.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
smoke a
He
bit.
smokes
He
bad.
loves it.
Shout out, what's his name?
Nick.
Shout out, Nick.
Nick, he's cool, man. Like I was saying before, like we were
That was
in the
amazing,
crowd.
wasn't it?
It was just cool because like you had your biggest fan right next to her,
Yeah.
and it was Jordan and I were smashed.
Yeah.
Bro.
Everyone was smashed.
Watched
Bro.
them like this all unfold. It was just great. Like win or lose, like
No,
you
I
said
forgot
before,
you were there.
it doesn't matter. I didn't even know you were there.
You didn't come.
You didn't come.
Yes, he did. He was in the corner. I saw him. I
With
smiled at him.
Michael. Anyway,
Oh,
Nah,
man,
nah.
for his fight.
He
You
was
weren't there.
Yeah, I helped put the cage up. I was on the.
He was there
I
on the
on
corner.
yeah.
You were by yourself, and I looked at him.
Yeah,
I was like,
because I was on ringside.
all right.
I def-
Yeah, sorry, bro. So,
We're getting a little bit off topic here, but you got any notes written down that you'd like to ask?
well, pretty
Anthony?
much covered it all up,
Yeah,
but I
right.
just want to quickly touch on UFC 279, is it this weekend?
yes, it is.
269, 279.
279.
Nick Diaz versus Islam Makhachev, isn't it?
Comes up.
Or comes up Chimaev,
Comes
sorry.
up.
Talking about upcoming fights, not
Come
MMA, but boxing. Jake Paul versus
Anderson
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 Silva.
Silva. What are your thoughts on that?
Shout out to Jake Paul.
Honest thoughts on that. He's gonna get murdered.
Oh, I'll talk from being probably the most. I
You
wouldn't
hate
say-
Jake
oh,
Paul.
No, I don't hate
You
Jake
hate
Paul. I
Jake
don't
Paul.
hate him.
Jamie
Oh.
hates anyone that's doing better than him.
Nah, that is absolute fucking.
No.
I think I like Logan. I think Logan's a sick cunt.
Shit,
Right? I think Jake is the most fake fucking peasant, bro. He lives in
Bro,
Logan's
he
wake.
would bash you.
Logan's.
Logan's wake.
He lives
Jake-
in Logan's wake.
Jake. Yeah.
Bro, Logan's nothing compared
Bro.
to Jake, and even Logan admits that. Jake made $45 million last
Bro,
year.
Jake got famous off of putting up a video of a bloke hanging in the fucking woods.
No, that was Logan.
That was Jay, wasn't
No, it
it?
was Logan.
Fuck.
Yeah, see, don't worry about this.
That's not how any of them
Anyway,
are.
I like Jake.
Anyway, going back to fight, we're talking about fight talk. We're not talking about public.
Anderson Silva,
Yeah.
piece him up.
You reckon?
Yes.
100%.
Look,
100%.
because I like those boys. I like the fact that they're young, doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Doing what
Talking
we're
this
trying to
shit,
do.
Whatever the hell they want to do. I hope Jake wins because you know what? If he wins, it shows that he actually gives a fuck about it, what he's doing.
He does, bro.
Yeah, but
he
he
just
does care
bashed
about what
Tyrone
he's doing.
Woodley.
Well, yeah, if you compare, yeah, you're right.
He
did.
does care about what he's doing, bro. He's got like two...
Ben Ashton.
Ben Ashton.
He's a no-no. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, no, but Ben's a
Right.
UFC
That's
fighter.
no.
He's
He was a two-time
Boxing.
one championship.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about.
boxing.
We're not talking about boxing. We're talking about fight status. When you're versing Jake Paul, a YouTuber, compared to an MMA fighter
He's
in
not
a
a
boxing ring.
YouTuber. He's a boxer.
Yeah, but this is where it gets
And
really
no longer
misconstrued
YouTubers.
now because he's not a YouTuber. He's a boxer.
He's a fighter. Those boys are...
He's been training for like 4 years now.
Would you
5
call
years.
Logan a fighter?
No,
No,
Logan's
no
No.
fucking way.
Jake's a fighter though.
Jake is a
Jake
boxer.
trains
But-
hard, man.
But Jake started as YouTuber though. Okay. But we're comparing a YouTube sensation to a UFC sensation in a ring together.
Well, look at KSI.
But they're also 20 years
Well, look at
apart.
KSI.
Yeah.
KSI,
Yeah.
YouTuber, and that was...
Yeah, but did you see?
I think
did you
he's-
watch those fights?
I-
They sucked,
Yeah.
bro. What
The
a
left
piss
knuckle hit
week,
him.
None of them are
bro.
none
None
of
of them
them are-
fighters,
fighters.
bro.
Yeah,
They sucked.
they can
They're
box.
just exhibition matches.
Yeah.
Bro, they
Yeah.
sucked.
But
No.
Jake,
Like,
Jake is actually trying to be the best.
yeah, but
Do you
I
know
don't know.
what I
If,
mean?
I don't
Yeah,
know if
but-
he'll ever be the best.
No,
And
he's
Logan
not trying to
Paul
be the
went
best.
how many rounds with Floyd Mayweather?
the whole
Right.
time.
Jake,
Yeah, the whole round.
Jake
did
can
the
say
whole
what he wants,
12
but he's not
rounds.
trying to be the best. Because if you were trying to be the best, you wouldn't be fighting Anderson Silva right now.
No one wants to fight Jake.
I'll fight him.
Nobody wants to fight Jake, bro.
I would.
He had a
I'll probably get knocked out,
he
but I'll fight him.
had 2 fights
Give me 5
signed
million and I'll
with
take the dog.
Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury, and Tommy
Hussein-
kept pulling
Hussein
out.
Jr., whatever his name was.
Yeah,
So they're real fighters.
Yeah,
and
but
they
they never
kept pulling
versed
out.
him.
No
I think-
one wants to fight
I
Jake.
think there's more to it.
There's a lot more to that because
They-
Tommy Fury couldn't get a visa to come over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks he tried to get it. 2 weeks out of the fight, he thought, I'll try now.
Yeah.
No one's interested. It was a great excuse to say, look, I can't take the fight. You get beaten by Jake Paul as a professional
Yeah,
boxer like
you're
Tommy Fury, you're done, bro.
Yeah, but Tommy
What-
Fury's only
Tyson
83.
Fury was going to change Tommy's last name. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one wants to fight Jake Paul, and I feel fucking bad for him because he wants to be the best of the best of the best. He's not a YouTuber
Yeah, but
anymore.
Going,
He owns 2 fight organisations now.
Yeah. What is it? Most valuable.
Most
Productions.
valuable, and then he owns like some other boxing
Yeah.
thing. He
But
he
he's
wants to
helping
be
out
the best.
kids.
Yeah,
He's
kid
helping
boxing,
out kids
bullies
at
and
school
shit.
and
Boxing
stuff.
for bullies or
Boxing
something.
for bullies, yeah.
He wants to be the best.
But what do you
And
think
shout out
about
to
what do
him.
you think about these YouTube fighters, Anthony? Obviously, you being an amateur fighter, you. See
Well, I'm
these
gonna
fighters.
do a little bit of call out right now.
Who to?
Luke Irwin.
Who you
I want to fight him.
You want to fight Luke Irwin?
Yeah.
I reckon-
Luke
I
Irwin,
think he's
stop-
a fucking tool.
Stop calling out everyone and not making it happen. I'll fight you. Sign it. Send me a contract. Get your managers. I'll fight you.
You're a fucking 8-foot giraffe, mate.
You're tall and shit, and you're trying to call out. Who do you try to call out? Spanion. Bro, Spanion's fucking just come fresh out of jail. Shout out
Spaniard
Spanion.
would murk Luke.
Bro, he's a fucking jailbird. That motherfucker will bite your ears off.
Yeah.
He's like a real good fighter, Spanion. Like proper good fighter, bro. He's been in jail half his life fighting in there. Like, not just jail fights, like training.
Bricking cunts.
No,
You seen that
actual
video?
training.
Have you seen that video of him jumping out of bush? Him reenacting jumping out of bush and bricking somebody with an actual brick.
Why do I not know who Spanion is?
Are you joking me?
Bro,
Who's this cunt?
This
Bro,
guy
if
is...
you guys have watched to this far in the podcast and you don't know who Spanion is, fucking comment telling Jayme he's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Seriously.
This guy is...
Get out of your rock.
He's
cunt.
fresh...
Get out of your fucking room, mate.
He is fresh...
God damn.
He's fresh out of jail.
Too much TikToks, bro.
He's fresh out of jail. He has just taken over the YouTube game. Because he got out of jail trying to rap. Spanion, you're a shit rapper, alright?
Yeah, his
I love you.
music never
Your music's
popped off.
never going to pop off because you're shit, right? And even you know
Now
that.
he's going to fight you then.
I think he said that though.
Yeah, he said that on the
mentioned-
podcast. He goes, no one wanted to hear my shit rapping. I found a passion in my voice and other people found a passion in wanting to hear my voice and
people
what I
liked-
had to say.
Yeah.
So he started a YouTube channel. He does all eats. Amazing. That's been my plan forever. I want to do eating vlogs. Then he started his own podcast. Man, his podcast are second to Joe Rogan I've ever listened to in my life, and I've listened to a lot of podcasts.
I'm just going to give a quick shout out. Ben, Adrian, Esteban, Chris, Tyson, and James. They've looked after me. They have looked after me this whole camp. So
That's sick. Well, let's go back
Shout
to that. What,
shout out to them.
is there anything you want to talk
Luke
about?
Irwin.
Fuck Luke Irwin, bro. He was
Stop
our
calling
mate.
out people just to make some money. Fight me, mate. I'll fight you. I got a fuck back. Haven't
work
He
cover.
just wanted- oh, he
I'm
just
still
wanted
on
to
work
fucking
cover
kill
and I
him.
haven't fought for fucking ages now. I've never really fought and I'll fight you.
Look,
I don't think you have it in you.
we've gone off topic. Why are we talking about Luke Irwin? Don't worry about that.
Irwin,
Let's talk about Lioulios.
It's all about the money. I'll chat some money.
Yeah. Who would you fight if you could choose anyone for clout and to fame to put yourself, into a better position? Who would you fight? Who would you call out to fight?
Henry Cejudo.
Mighty
You want to
Mouse.
get your head kicked off?
Mighty
What?
You
Mouse.
said for clout.
Mighty Mouse, fuck.
Who?
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Demetrius Johnson.
Demetrius Johnson, he's won championship.
He's the
Yeah.
best in the world.
What about Rod Tang?
Well, Tang. I'll box. I love to box him with that cunt because he won't fucking grapple.
Nah, he will be the one to
Yeah.
go banging with you.
I'll stand there and bang, but I'll probably get banged off. I'll bang on with
You would
him.
be
Yeah,
banging the
absolutely.
first
I'm not afraid of
Bro,
it.
you would be banging the doors to heaven.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'll bang on with anyone.
So you,
I'm not afraid to punch on with anyone. Any weight, any class.
you've never been scared?
Nah,
even-
never.
Even through, like, growing
I've
up?
always thought, like, fuck, if my time's up, my time's up.
Well, do you know what your issue is? You're always going to be the smallest. So how the fuck can you be scared to fight anybody? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, everyone, like, well, everybody's bigger than you.
Yeah.
Like, height-wise, come you...
I'm small, but I'm big at the same time.
Yeah, you're fighting down to like 56.7 kilos.
Yeah.
Everything that you look
I
at is
walk
going to
around
be
about.
fucking bigger.
I walk around about 71.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I get fat boy.
Fuck. But
Yeah.
that comes with age, though.
Yeah.
71. But
71.
you're
I
strong
get
as fuck,
fat.
though, bro.
Yeah.
You are strong for a little cunt. I'll tell you that
He's
much.
solid.
He's strong. I remember in school, this bloke was like, obviously times have changed, it's a little while now, but like, dude, if you've kept that growth and your strength from how you were at like, what, year
Yeah.
10? If you kept that strength and stamina that you had then, bro,
I think I lost it and then I've put it all back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Drinking will do that, eh?
You lose a lot of...
Partying, man, just fucking.
Yeah. You lose a lot of everything, man. Heaps
I
of
didn't really want to
alcohol
like at one
deprive your
stage I
muscles.
didn't really give a fuck about fighting, and that was like my passion. My passion was to become a fighter, do this. I had a game plan that I was gonna be 26, I'll be somewhere. But then like, I think it was after my I got my contract with Australia's top team. I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm best now, so I need to do nothing. And then I think that's what just went partying every weekend. Get
So
on
you
the
did
piss.
Australian top team and then did that.
So I got there and I was meant to come home and go back for a year and stay there and be under them. But I came back and just celebrated.
and you fucked it.
Yeah, pretty much. But I still
When
talk
the
to them.
Harley Street never came home, pretty much.
Yeah. Just on the piss, man. Work piss.
And the cast.
And the cast.
How you been going on the punt?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
You still punting like stupid?
Nah,
Because you're a bad
this-
gambler.
Yeah, I love it.
You still doing it?
Nah, not now.
Not as much or not now?
Nah, not now in this camp.
Because every
Yeah.
time I used
So
to
it
see...
doesn't stress me out. The camp.
We don't see each other very often now, but I used to see Lou like once or twice a week, and it was like, oh, I deleted my sportsbet account, and then I'd see him again 2 days later. He's back on it,
Always chase your
and
losses,
then
right?
and then he
That's why I'm
and then
back
he
in 31st.
and then he
Yes, lad. That's good.
then he'd transfer me money, so I could put bets on for him.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck those.
Oh, look.
Better odds than that, can't be.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Better
Wait, can I just say something funny? Do you remember that time I won 12?
Nothing you say is funny.
Yeah, oh, I remember that, the
Do you
pokey.
remember that time I won $1,250 on the pokies?
Yeah, we went back the next
And
day.
Lucas said, alright, yeah, because I wasn't working at the time, he was like, alright, let's go back to the pokies.
Oh, God.
And
Next day.
and I was like, alright. And so me and Lucas are sitting there, I walked in with $1,000 cash to the pokies, but I just won the previous day. I gave it to Lioulios, and we fed it into the machine, 50 by 50.
And lost it.
And Lioulios was like, oh, it's going to be the major, bro, it's going to be the major. Bang, 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 bang. Next thing I know,
We got
I've
banged.
got $0.
Fucking
And
hell.
this cunt, bro, I'll never
And we
forget it.
never had a heart attack. I think we
When
had a heart attack. I think I went back there like,
Oh, bro.
Having an
We
anxiety
thought the
attack.
major
yeah,
was
like-
coming up, we had like $50 left, and we're like, oh,
fuck it.
A grand rinsed.
No, we
We
rinsed
rinsed
the
it.
green, I'm
Yeah,
telling
we
you.
rinsed it.
I don't even think Jordan knows I did that.
And what about that time me and you went to the Cass on a weeknight,
Probably.
and I was winning, I was up.
I was definitely losing then. If he's win,
No,
Like,
you lost all your money.
if he wins, I lose. But if he loses, I win.
Yeah.
You
Can't
lost
go with
all
him.
your money, and I was winning, right?
Let me tell you something about gambling. Gambling, you can times your money by 2,000%, or you lose 100% of your money. Which
Yeah.
one's better?
I like the bigger number.
No.
Yeah, the
I'm
big
seeing
one.
that.
Like
I'll
that.
gamble.
Like Jyles.
Alright, let me tell you something. Would you take $1 a day that repeats?
Mhm.
So for 30 days, so you got $1, then it goes to 2, then it goes to 4 for 30 days, or would you take $1 million up cash?
Oh, $1 million. Oh, wait, how long is a 30?
30 days.
Yeah, but why would you not take the $1 million?
Oh, what does it multiply to?
Wait, don't do it yet. Would you take $1 million or $1 a day that
I'd
doubles?
take the million. I'd
for
take the
30?
million.
For 30 days, you take $1 that doubles every day.
I'd take
For
the
only
million.
30 days.
For 30 days, that's it. So it goes to $1, then $2, then it goes to $4 on day 3. Would you take $1 million?
I don't even know how to work that out.
16 and then...
I don't even
Would
know
you
how to
take
work
$1
this out.
million?
Would you take $1 million?
I'd take $1 million.
Would you take $1 million?
Yeah, I'd take $1 million.
$1 a day that doubles goes up to 18 million.
How, bro?
18 million.
You said only 30
Well, it
days.
goes for 30
Yeah,
days.
30 days, but it doubles.
So it goes to 2, 4, then it keeps going.
8.
Then it gets to like 100,000. Then you got 2,000.
200,000.
Then it's 4,000,
Yeah.
400,000, and then
And then
keeps going
8,
up. You got
800,000.
like
And
$1 million.
16.
You got $1 million
True.
by 20 or some shit. So then you got like 2 million. Then you got 4 million. Then you got 6 million. Then you got 8 million. It's
I'm
fucked.
going to have to sit here after
Yeah,
this maths, 'cause that's just blowing
I was
my
about to
mind.
work that out, but I don't even know how
We'd
to.
go for another hour.
I don't even know how to.
But anyway, we were at the cast and I was winning. I had all my chips in front of me, right? And I'm putting it on the roulette table. I look down. This motherfucker's at another table. I'm like, he ran out of money. I look down. My chips are gone.
Hey, but what happened? What happened? What happened though?
I swear.
How much did you walk out with?
I swear on my fucking life.
How much did you walk out with?
Yeah, we got up.
We got up.
We
Off
landed.
your table?
Nah, so
He
there
said
was
to
a
me,
track, and I said, nah, we gotta get off this table because roulettes never go on a table that only has one person because it's camera-wise. So I was like, fuck it, let's go to this table. Put the chips down, and I said 7, 17, 27, and zeros. I said, get fucked. So it comes out like a square. If you look into it like a roulette, it looks into a square. Within the 7 to 10 times spin, it will come through one of the numbers, and it always worked.
No shit.
and you, there was a $5 table.
Yeah.
So you're like, come on, stop doing $2 tables. Stop doing $2 tables. Like, all right, we'll go do this $5, and we landed. And I think that got me like
$230, some shit.
And then we landed two $2 on another table. We won!
Oh yeah.
We won, but what a joke.
And then there's
Look
Jyles
down and my
puts
fucking chips are gone.
$5 in the pokies, gets up to $6
And take it out.
cents.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm going
That's
to
it, boys.
half a
I'm done.
beer. I'm going
done.
to get myself 3/4 of a bevy.
Well, Lioulios, we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. That's just
Is there anything you want to bring up or talk about or mention before the fight? Any call outs?
because we'll have you on after the fight,
Yeah.
win or lose.
Definitely.
And then you can make
Definitely.
excuses again on why you lost.
Nah, no excuses this time. If I
We should
lose,
just
I
rock
lose.
up. Well, we're going to be at the fight. Maybe we should just bring one mic. We can interview you straight away.
Yeah. We'll come in the change rooms.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We
Well, I'll come in, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah.
I'll come in.
No worries, bro. Yeah.
I want,
That's what this
because
bloke's like.
Yeah.
because you haven't had
It takes
that,
all the fame.
Yeah,
because
of
you've
course.
had no
Okay.
wank for like 2 months,
Yeah.
I want to be that first one to tug it. After the fight. After the fight.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. After the
Come
fight,
shot of a lifetime.
I'm not gonna lie. After the fight, I'm going to the toilets.
Just a bat one
And
out.
I need to take a shit because you'll be taking the shit.
So my plan is to get a hotel that night
Yeah.
because me and
Long
Alicia,
weekend.
I'm
It's a long
cancelling.
weekend.
I'm cancelling my weekend with Alicia
Yeah.
to come watch your fight.
You're a girl.
Right? I said to Alicia, I said, look, babe,
It's a long weekend.
you got
as well.
no
Is it?
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monday's a long
I
weekend.
can't even mention you again, Joe.
And I got the Friday off, and I said to Alicia,
I got
I said,
Friday
you
off
got
as
no idea the feeling that went through my body when I was at that fight. I'm
Yeah.
not missing
Is
it.
she coming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's coming too. So I'm going to get a hotel room that night.
Mm.
So if you win, After
boys.
party.
After party, boys.
Well, Jordan, looks like you're gonna have a couple of.
You're gonna have a couple of cunts. Yeah.
Yeah.
After party then.
Look, I'll be coming too.
Man.
I honestly just want to drink some coke, man. I'm fucking dying to drink some coke.
sugar or no sugar?
Nah, sugar. Fuck.
If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it probably.
Yeah. Fuck.
What's your Instagram name? Shout it out.
A.Lulius1.
Yeah. So, long story short, you're an amateur flyweight.
Yeah. Coming up.
Coming up in the ranks, fighting out of United MMA.
Yep.
You're 3 weeks out. You lost your first one because you're 7.
At the end of the day, he was probably better than me at that time.
Yeah.
No excuse. It is what it is.
And 3 weeks out of this next fight, you got a full fight camp.
Full fight.
You're doing the right stuff.
Yep.
You got a game plan this time. You got
Great game plan.
good coaches, good mates,
coaches.
good support around you.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
And
Yeah.
we wish you all the best. I think. Fucking oath we do.
Definitely. Fuck
And
oath.
you know what? Like I said, man, win or
Definitely.
lose, man. That
Definitely.
feeling of watching your mate fucking
Oh,
fight.
it's just the best, man.
What a feeling!
It's the
Yeah.
best.
Oh, I'm
I'm
getting
definitely this
endorphins.
fight. This
I'm getting
fight.
endorphins thinking about it.
Yeah,
Quite
definitely.
the
I have
semi.
to win this fight for my dad. Yeah, he was not happy. I did lie to him. So,
What you know you should do?
I lied to
You
him.
lied to him?
Yeah, I lied to him. I knew I was going to take a fight this camp. I just felt invincible in my camp. I was just training because the coup wasn't in camp. I wasn't going to fight, but I'd been training for up to it. And then got offered a fight. I said to him I wouldn't fight, but I just felt like this is my time now.
Why wouldn't he want you to fight?
Because he thought if I
Wasn't ready still.
Yeah, it wasn't ready still.
Why
Well,
he thinks
Nick
you weren't
was
training
ready.
up to...
Yeah,
You're ready, eh?
yeah, I feel good. I'm just waiting. I
That's
just want it now already, man. Fucking sick of all this fucking shit.
Just go and smack on.
Yeah,
Fucking
just-
oath.
Sick of waiting for it.
Yeah, man, just hurry up.
So 3 weeks out, you shitting your pants or what?
Nah, not really. I don't get nervous.
No.
I've never actually been
On the
nervous.
day before weigh-ins, maybe.
Nah, Wayne's I feel good in Wayne's.
But walking out,
Nah, when I got my hands wrapped, man,
yeah.
I was shaking. When I got my hands wrapped, I was like, fuck. But then when I got my hands wrapped, my gloves on, check, I was like, alright, let's go. I walked out to walk to my corner to walk out to, and I felt like I was invincible. Like, this is what I do.
Because you're with all your boys.
Yeah, I
ready
felt I
to
was
walk out.
invincible.
And you are invincible.
I am.
Taking that
And,
dub 3
and
weeks.
speaking of wrapping up your hands, we're going to wrap it up.
Hold on, one question. What's your date?
October 1st.
October
Adelaide
1st.
Oval.
Go buy tickets.
Adelaide
DFC.
Oval, DFC.
This is going to be
Buy
out
tickets.
before the fight. We'll
Yeah.
make sure that
And we'll all be there. So
Yeah.
if you're watching the channel or JRMEDIA or Loveday Motorsports, we'll be there. Come say hello.
Yeah.
And
Let's do it.
Yeah.
let's do it. So
Yeah.
thanks for coming on, Lou.
That's right,
And
thank you for
we'll,
having me.
Thank you, bro.
we'll see you at the end of the fight, and we'll do another pod.
Done. And we're going to get this win, eh?
Yeah,
We're
take
gonna
your
get
dub
this
home,
win.
lads.
Take
All right. Ciao.
Ciao.
See you guys.
Ciao.
Bye.